John, how do you sum up tonight's 90 minutes against Dumbarton?
Yeah, it's a well-earned point in the end. You know, we've kept going right to the very end, so it could be a vital point for us. We came here to win the game. We got a really good start in the game. We worked a well-worked corner kick, albeit that it ended up being from the second phase that we actually scored. But that was good. It was a good start to the game. But you can see that Dumbarton are in a much better vein of form at this moment in time. They're working harder, and they never give up tonight. And so, you know, a couple of really good strikes from them. We had good possession of the ball in our left back area with Callum Crane. Unfortunately, he's lost the ball. They attacked down that side, and when the ball was kind of broke to Forbes at the edge of the box, he's unleashed a really good strike. Maybe Dean could have done better, but it's went in, obviously, one each. Again, the game was to-ing and fro-ing, backwards and forwards. And then on the other side of the pitch, the throw-in situation on the byline, the shy line, you know, we've allowed Dom Thomas to get the ball. It seemed like Grant thought the ball was going to go out, and it didn't go out. And so Dom Thomas is allowed to go along the shy line, along the byline, and cut it back. And again, they hit a great strike, an amazing strike. And we find ourselves 2-1 down out of very little. We don't think we've done an awful lot wrong, but you know, that's the type of thing that's been happening to us. We had a real chance right before half time. Liam Buchanan from close range. The goalkeeper's been a really good save from him. If that goes in, it'll probably be 2 each at half time. But the second half, I thought we dominated the second half. Huffed and puffed a wee bit in front of goal. Didn't really create too much. We had some shots on target. Probably say none of them actually looked like they were ever going to go in. They were never going to really test the goalkeeper that much. But we kept on going, and we got that vital goal right at the death, which we've not done very often, so it's good to get that. I think the last one we did that was against Arbroath at home, and we got a draw in that game way back. So an important point, and we've got to take the positives. The positives are that we got a point from a game where, you know, maybe we would have got nothing, you know, so very important. Yeah, you know, on the counter-attack we might have lost a goal because we were pushing bodies forward. Dom Thomas had a couple of situations that he could have killed the game off. But I've got to give our players credit for keeping on going right to the end.
Yeah, you mentioned we're 2-1 down at half time. What was that team talk like at half time? Do you feel that we were kind of responsible for our own undoing at that point? Yeah,
it was a bit frustrating because you could see that although the pitch tonight here was actually very good and there was no wind, so there was kind of ideal good playing conditions, but the way this game panned out, it wasn't like a silky soccer game. You know, there's a lot of energy going in. Dumbarton closed us down very quickly, so there wasn't an awful lot of time to play, so it was a game for going in behind, and we've actually got caught in the ball and lost the goal when we've actually had an opportunity to play the ball in behind their defence. Tony Dingwall's laid the ball back to Callum Crane, and it really just got to put his foot through it and go in behind and let either Kevin or Liam chase the ball in behind. But he's went to dribble, and we've lost possession there, and we end up getting punished for it. And again, we've got to make sure that the ball's out for a throw-in. We've got to defend that situation much better, and we lose a goal from it. And yeah, both situations were, you know, poor defensively from our point of view. But 2 really good strikes. You can't deny the fact that. But we knew that. We knew, like, you know, Dom Thomas is really in form, and Ross Forbes, you know, they've got great strikes in them, and that's what's ended up, you know, their 2 goals.
Second half, you mentioned we had a number of efforts on goal that certainly tested Conor Brennan. They looked quite comfortable with most of them. Yeah. One of the other features I thought that kind of caught the eye was a lot of good delivery into the box, but maybe players were just a wee bit reluctant to kind of gamble that extra half yards. Was that something that you saw yourself? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought that we actually put in a number of great deliveries from set plays, from corner kicks. But we just couldn't get anyone on the end of them, you know, and I think we've got to show a bigger desire to get our head in or get our foot in. You know, there's one that's actually they've cleared, you know, it's like a volley from a low volley, you know, in the 6-yard box, which, you know, for the ball to get there, we should have somebody getting across the front of that and getting a header on target. So we've really got to make sure that we're, you know, a bit more aggressive in winning headers from set plays, especially when we had some really good deliveries. You know, you've seen them on some days where you'll hit the first defender and that's frustrating, but we got some great deliveries in tonight, but we just didn't get on the end of them. And so, you know, in both boxes you've got to put your head in things, and certainly their box tonight we had opportunities but we didn't do it. Certainly it's the kind of time of the season for every team where you're looking at big characters. Do you think we've got the big characters to kind of take this point today and push it on a wee bit more? We've got a long run of away games coming up.
Yeah, well, I hope so, because you know, it was a valuable point. It will be a valuable point. As I say, we always go to win, you know, the game 3 points. We always do that. But we've not often came back late in games when it's been going against us. So we've got to take that as a positive and take that as a sign of good character and a sign of things to come.
Nat Wedderburn's just limped past us there. What's the update on his situation from today?
Yeah, he was kind of nursing a little kind of strain in the hamstring, which kind of flared up fairly early in the game, so it was never going to get any better. So we had to make that change with Ross Matthews coming in there. So we'll just need to see how he is now.
Balancing a question about injury and character together, Liam Buchanan looked like he'd maybe kind of had a pull, and the immediate thoughts were to get him off, but he was clearly intent that he was going to try and shake off his
he took a knock on the foot. He took a knock on the foot, so we'll just again need to assess that. Obviously, you know, it's not a situation Saturday, it's now Tuesday night. We've obviously got less time to get players back for the game on Saturday down at Stranraer, and we are running out of numbers, well, to a certain extent, you know. That's obviously not going to be available. So we need to, you know, we'll be back in on Thursday and we'll assess our injury situation and we'll get preparing the game against Stranraer.
We'll let Neil catch up with you on Thursday and maybe get an hour or two's worth of update on the injury situation, but cheers, John.
Right, okay, thank you.